Hello, friends. Hello, hello, hello. Bear with me 1 second. Yeah, you can hear me. Okay. I'm paranoid about that. Okay. Oh, yeah, we've done that. Okay. Hello, 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 everybody. First of all, we're not on the start screen, because there was this really annoying, like, there'd be a bit of music and then this screech, and it kept going, and ugh. But we are here. We are back in Outlast 2, because last night I wanted to do something spooky, and I've been let down by Alien Isolation. That's not the sound. But it's like this really high-pitched. I'm hoping I can get through this before. So I don't really remember where we were, because when I've wanted to play horror for the last, 2 weeks, it's been Alien Isolation. And I'm at the point now where I'm kind of frustrated, and I'm taking a break from that. So I thought, well, we're halfway through, specifically we're 7 hours through. No idea if that is about halfway, maybe. Ooh, that doesn't look good. So hope everyone's doing well. Hope you've had a nice Thursday. But also, if it hasn't been a nice Thursday, that's okay. Jesus, this is really loud. There was a jump scare in Alien last night. And it was the first one I had in that game. And Outlast is the king of the jump scares. So what do I remember from where we were? We are a guy called Blake something. I'll say we. We're a cameraman, and our wife, Linda, I think, something like that. Linda or Lindsay, maybe. Battery. She's a reporter and we're the cameraman, right? So like a husband and wife team. And we came on this. There was this story about this random lady that got found wandering. I think she was like walking on a street in the middle of the night. Sort of like, if anyone's seen a film called The Village, kind of like in The Village, where what's her face? Oh, Jesus, what's her name? Bryce Dallas Howard leaves the village for the first time, right? And ends up wandering down the street. And I think it was something like that the police or someone managed, the only thing they could get was that she came from this area. So we somehow got on that, and we were in a helicopter, and there was this big bright light, and we crashed. So it's very different to Outlast 1, where you're confined in an asylum, right? So it's very claustrophobic. This is completely the opposite. It's all open. It's all basically outside. and it is very different, but also very similar. So far, Outlast 1 has been way better. Outlast 1, it had the mystery, right? There were a couple of mysteries that kept you, like, looking for clues and stuff throughout the game that eventually got answered. But in this, there's so much more going on. Like multiple factions. We got some sort of like ghost. We got like cults. We got multiple cults.
Door.
And that everyone's trying to kill us.
Maybe there's something I could use.
But there's also this lingering, like, that's what I mean, right, about it being very different but also very similar. It's grounded, but then it has this slight, like, element of paranormal, of, like, demon stuff. And throughout the first one, the whole time you were kind of guessing, like, is it going to be like a religious thing? Is it going to be a paranormal thing? Is it going to be like a heaven and hell demon doom thing? Is it aliens, right? Because so many things it could have been. And I won't spoil Outlast 1. I have played... Outlast 1 is the only game that I've played from start to finish on stream. So... I won't spoil, like, what the mysteries are in it. But I highly recommend it. Or if it's too scary, like, watch someone else playing it. Because the story's really quite good. This, however, is a completely different story. So I was actually watching someone on Twitch earlier. I was checking out in my eternal quest for new games. I came across this game called Soma, right? Soma. And I thought, oh well, I could do some Googling and like sit on YouTube watching someone or something, but I could also just like have a look on Twitch and see if someone's playing it to see like what the actual gameplay is like, I guess. And came across this lovely lady who I think said she was Canadian. So I was watching her for, I think maybe half an hour. And I was asking her, like, first of all, it was like, oh, do you think the game's good? Like, would you recommend it? And everything she said sounded good, right? That it has a really cool story. There's weird, like, kind of like that Still Wakes the Deep game, where it's, I don't know exactly, but it's related to, like, water or oceans or something spooky in the oceans. Like a really scary Subnautica, I guess. But like a full horror game. So that was really helpful. So I think that's on the list now. It's not super old either. because I tried Resident Evil 1, not the original like 1999 or whenever it first came out, but the remake from I think 2001, which is like HD, but that's just the textures, right? It's so clunky, to the point that I found that the horror and the tension and everything came from like me trying to figure out these old school controls and like mechanics that are now super outdated, and I'd love to play those games, but I just don't think it's really for me. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, it's the big lady. So I don't know who this lady works for. I think she's... she works with the Papanoff guy, which is, I guess probably the main cult. They're the ones that... Papanoff is basically this big giant fat dude. Not to body shame, but he is literally like a circle. Kind of like Kingpin, right? Where it's Kingpin in Marvel. Where it's kind of a huge part of the character design is that he's not just kind of a little bit chunky, like I am now. I've never spoken about this on the stream, but I used to have like a full-on eating disorder. Like I was clinically underweight, and like it was not good for a long time. So the fact that I'm now a little bit chunky, I'm perfectly happy with that. Excuse me. But this Papanoff guy, he, I think it's like a Christian cult, right? So, sorry again. Kind of like, Waco, which, by the way, God, you think I was here smelling whatever this is? There was a Waco series, I think it was HBO, mini-series with Taylor Kitsch, who is just incredible. Like, for anyone that likes like Evan Peters in most of American Horror Story, Taylor Kitsch in Waco gives... I feel like in a parallel universe, Evan Peters got that role and Taylor Kitsch got Dharma. But not to go on a ramble. Taylor Kitsch was in a film called... I think it was called The Bang Bang Club, and that sounds incredibly sexual, and like a what's the mark? Oh God, I'm going on a ramble. Right. Boogie Nights. So the Bang Bang Club sounds like it would be a Boogie Nights sort of film, but it's absolutely not. It's about it's Bang Bang as in like battlefields and shit, right? About a group of, I think some of them were like war photographers in, I want to say South Africa maybe. But this whole group of like international photographers that would get the most dangerous, risky shots that no one else would. And they called themselves the Bang Bang Club, right? Picture me saying that in a cool South African accent and it sounds better. And Taylor Kitsch isn't the main character, but he's probably the secondary main. And he plays a real... It's all a true story. He plays a guy called Kevin Carter, who... Kevin Carter, you probably maybe don't know the name, but I'm fairly sure anyone would recognise the photo that he was kind of infamous for, which is the picture of... sounds kind of racist for me to say just somewhere in Africa. Somewhere in Africa where there was starvation, right? In like the 90s or the early noughties maybe. And it's the tiny like skin and bones kid starving to death, huddled in the middle on a desert, and then there's a big vulture behind it. And that film, that picture I'd seen, I think we saw it in like primary school. But I've seen it quite a few times. But it's, I don't know, maybe no one has seen it before. I was definitely familiar with the picture. So finding out the true story behind it, because like the photographers had it, I can't remember how they worded it. I've only seen it once and it was a long time ago. Sort of like wildlife photographers, like they don't interfere if a lion's chasing a zebra, right? They're observers, and he in that moment was doing that. And then the picture got released and the whole world was shocked. And it kind of illustrated the poverty issues and stuff. But then the backlash on him, people started saying, why, what happened to the kid? Did you go up and give it some food? I don't know if it was a boy or a girl, but give him or her some food or some water. Like, did you make sure they were okay? And he didn't, because that's not what. I don't know if it's probably different now, right? Which is a good thing. But he ended up. Doing what the person in Red Dead that made me cry was trying to do. Trying to top themselves. I don't know if that will get censored. Top themselves. He topped himself. And died like completely alone, friendless. And he would... It was so sad. And I think it's on my Audible, like a listen list. I don't know, wish list. I think more about it, but it's just heartbreaking. So he's insane in that, and then he's insane in Waco as David Koresh, and he won. That's the branch something beginning with D, I think. I can't remember. From, I don't know when that was, like the 80s. I'm sure anyone in, because it was Waco, Texas, I'm sure anyone in Texas now, like, people would know what Waco is, probably. I don't know. But it's, because that's such a interesting and horrible event. Like, I I don't want to go all conspiracy tonight or anything like that, but it's, for anyone knows what Ruby Ridge, what happened there, I watched a fascinating documentary about it, and it was, oh my god, I'm a huge, like, I know a lot of anarchists, and I know a lot of communists, and I don't think I'd describe myself as either. I believe in the government, and I believe it has a very, very important job to do. And while a lot of it's bullshit and a lot of it needs to be changed, you need to change it to something and not just tear it down. Not to go on a little political rant. Wow, I'm so conscious that bloody... yeah, I generally am pro-government, I guess. But, and I know I'm not American, so it's not my government. But that was one hell of a fuck up. I can't remember which 3-letter agency it was. If it was like state police or what, but oh my god. They like shot the dude's dog and then shot the dude's kid. And then said, come on out, we won't hurt you. After they've literally shot his dog and then his kid. And then I think his wife as well. And then they're like, oh my god, why isn't this guy coming out his cabin? It's almost like we've just gunned down his whole bloody... Oh. That was a huge fuck up by so many people. How did I get on the subject of Ruby Ridge? How did that happen? Oh, yeah, that's not achieving anything, is it? Oh, just wasting battery. I swear I just heard something. Up there, maybe? No. Over there? No. That looks like 2 legs to me. Oh no, that's half you. I don't know where I'm going. Oh. Thank you very much. But yeah, Taylor Kitsch in Waco was, oh my god. And then it's also Michael Shannon. Michael Shannon's probably one of my favourite actors. He's great. I think his character's called Gary something. I can't remember. And it's also got another what's his name? It's something unusual. Not Shia LaBeouf. Shea. Oh Christ, what's his name? He's one of those people that like is in. I think it's called like a character actor, right? They're not usually the main actor, but they play fantastic like characters, I guess. Shea Wingham, something like that. He was really good in it as
Jesus.
well. Oh God, we gotta go down here. Sorry, wait, I should turn the, just checking that the sound is still working. Oh my God, you can't hear me at all. You literally can't hear me at all. How do I... Audio? I don't know if it's maybe just this bit with the flies, but I could not hear myself at all there. Right, let me try that. Yeah, I can't hear myself again. Hang on. Let me go down here. Hello, future Joshua. I love your hair today, future Joshua. Oh yeah, see that's actually all right. I think it's because the combination just sounded really weird. So it was making the flies super loud. But when I'm not doing both at the same time. Well, it's been quite quiet tonight. Which it's weird. I'd guess that it would make me more scared if I'm doing this and there's nothing going on in chat. God. But I think I said this like when I was playing Outlast at some point. I don't think it's necessarily like having it. Having people in chat helps because rather than just going tangent on tangent on tangent, my brain can be like it brings my focus back from so I stay on one topic and actually like finish a trail of thought. So in that sense it's good. It's also good in the sense that it's nice talking to people. I don't really talk to many people, which sounds quite sad. Generally, I'm pretty okay with it, but it is nice to talk to people, even though I hate it and it makes me super anxious. it's still nice. That take, oh yeah, we got to do. There was something with the hook. I don't remember what. But it's, I still, I mean, if I was playing this, not streaming, I'd be super scared. And even this sequence that we've been doing tonight for 38 minutes, it hasn't been particularly scary. Nothing like Outlast 1 and nothing like the scary bits of this game. But even doing this, right, with that tense music in the background, I'd be pretty bloody nervy by now. But something about doing it, even if no one's watching, to camera. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, maybe I treat the streams like I don't watch it. I haven't watched it for a long time. When I was little, I watched a couple of seasons of Celebrity Big Brother before Netflix. And I guess I kind of treat this like the diary room, right? I mean, sometimes I look, but most of the time I'm looking like slightly off camera. So I guess they wouldn't do that in Big Brother. But all this like talking, I guess it's pretty like, that's what you do in the diary room, right? You sit there and you narrate whatever event the producer is telling you to talk about. So if there's people in chat, then it's the producer telling me like, oh, tell us about the fight between Brienne and Ed. So you're like, but even just sitting in the dining room and talking to camera is somewhat therapeutic, I found. It's nice to have like a I don't want to go on a safe space rant because I was talking about that for a while last night, but it's nice to have a safe space where I can just like express everything, because I'm open, right, about my mental health. And anyone that knows me is aware that I'm one of the crazy folk. But even people that like know all about it, I still don't really. I don't talk about bad stuff. I don't talk about like traumatic memories and events. Like I've done that a couple of times on here. No, like we haven't gone full trauma. That was reserved for a therapist who has since quit and moved to a different country. But it's nice to have somewhere that I can just like I'm not thinking about how to word it so that I don't worry people. I guess that's it, right? Because this is entirely like my brain to the microphone. There's no like as you can tell, someone I will pay if someone sits through a stream and counts how many times I say how many times I say like. Yeah, what else? I mean, that I feel like that would maybe be another one. But like and how many times in, I don't know, like a 2-hour stream? I'm guessing it's like hundreds. Because so it's not really like, I'm not, I fucking thought that was a person then. I'm not giving my brain a chance to start overanalyzing, because I'm doing my hardest to just like not think. Because if I think, I'll think too much, and I'll overanalyze, and I'll start criticizing, and I'll start obsessing, and then I'll start hating, and then that historically is not a spiral that ends well for me. I'm also aware that we're just blowing through like all our batteries, going around in what feels like circles. I feel like maybe 15 minutes ago we were stood here doing this exact same jump test. I mean, I was going to say, surely we're not parkouring up there. Oh, we had to go, shit, where was the, we got the hook thing, didn't we? So maybe we're supposed to go back on ourselves, whatever direction that is, and get back to the thing that the hoop was needed for. How the bloody hell do we get out? Back in here again. Yeah, we just... If we're going back on ourselves though, that means we're going to come across Big Mama. Who I wouldn't be scared of, right? But we came across one guy in this whole bloody mountain that was not trying to kill us, spoke to us, and then was going to help us. I think it turned out he was the dad of the girl that went missing. Because he helped her escape or something. The big mama, like, fucking went for him. I think caved his head in with, like, a pickaxe or something. It was really gruesome. So, she's giving me, like, the creature lady thing from Barbarian. Where the... Oh... I hate doing this. My enjoyment right now is non-existent. Why can't they just put like a little tiny dot somewhere that's like, oh yeah, you want to go this way? I don't need you to give me a bright yellow, like, invisible road thing, like in Fable. But just so I know, like, because right now there's nothing chasing us, so we're not scared. We're just going through all our batteries. Literally just doing loops, and I've got no batteries. Fucking perfect. Well, we are completely fucked then. We are completely fucked. How are we supposed to do this if we got no batteries? I couldn't do it when I could see. Jesus. It's not even anyone... Oh. Oh, Christ. I get... Oh, shit. I wish I could see where I'm going. Yeah, I can hear you. Squeeze on through there, I guess. I'm kind of tempted, because I can't see where we're going, I'm kind of tempted to just let her get me. I don't know if there's... I think I remember that there's... Outlast 1 had like really cool death animations. This, I think it just kind of cuts. Oh, maybe not. Jesus. Oh, my gonads. Oh, she ripped my sack open. That's my fault for saying that I didn't think there was any. Shit. Oh, yeah, there she is. Well, I feel like she should be called like the Bull Crusher or something, because that was... I was not expecting how... I'll see it again, I think. I was not expecting it to be that. Oh, Jesus. Oh. Why did she go for the ballsack? Why can't she go straight for the head or the chest or something? Oh. I don't know where we're going. Back through here, I guess. Oh. Where do we go now, though? Oh. Ooh. Ooh. Oh. Please don't be our lady friend. I haven't seen... I saw Barbarian when it came out. So I don't remember how they, like, explained the giant, like, woman monster thing. I remember it had Richard Brake in it, and Richard Brake's always good in horror. Can we sneaky sneak under, maybe? No? Oh, can we sneaky sneak and hit? Oh, yeah, no, sneaky sneak. How do we... Oh. I think we found it. Oh, howdy, Huge. How's it going? Why did I cut my head? Yeah, that's empty. Why? Oh, God, now my leg's gone. Oh. I'm not running away from you. Oh. I hope you've had a good Thursday. Ow. Oh. Cheers, fellow citizens of the interwebs. Oh, I'm back with the bloody flies. Oh, you gotta let me know, whether you can hear me okay. Because I had a bit of an issue with the volume. I thought the volume was off when I listened to it. So I started tweaking with it, and I can't remember what, like the ratio of gain to microphone. So, please let me know if, like, all you can hear are the flies and you can't hear my voice over the flies. Because that's what happened earlier. I think I kind of got it back a bit more normal, but it still might be a bit off. I don't know. Oh, what I do for a quest marker. I tell you, after Outlast, after Alien Isolation, after this, I will never take a Bethesda quest marker for granted again. Oh shit, here we go. Here we go. I swear this game knows when I'm, like, when I'm criticising it. This is the thing. Oh, no, it's not. Oh, okay, my criticism still stands. I thought that's where we had to go. Oh no, is this where we got the hook? We just, we're doing more bloody loops. Yep, and right on cue, we're going to run out of batteries. Back down. The stench in there. I thought I might have found... I guess we're doing more loops. Right, that's where we came from. Engage brain. There's fuck all over here. Reload. Oh, I guess it's given me one. That we can't jump over. We are not a jumper. I don't know. Over here we can hear the old ball cruncher. We can't get over. Can we push that maybe? No. We can squeeze through there, which I think is our only option. But I think this just ends up being a loop. Unless, can we maybe go... Is there somewhere in the core? Oh my god, I finished 11:22:63 today. It was, I mean, I saw it coming. It was good though. It's just so weird, like Stephen King not doing. Yeah, here we go. Bring it on. Feels like a Saturday. Yeah. I thought it was Friday. I don't know why. Make this way maybe. Let's try going left. Unfortunately, no, it is not Saturday. So if you were hoping it was going to be the weekend, I am sorry to... oh, hang on. Leave and start. And options. Okay. Gotta start that. That's charged. That's good. Gonna check. Oh, I got a TikTok follower. Hello, Matty. To be watching this, I don't think you are, but hello. If you randomly thought, yeah, let me watch that right this second. I hope you had a good Thursday. Yeah, that's just, I don't want to say insane ramblings, but that's what it is. I never finished explaining the factions, right? That's the big dude, Papa North, who the minor lady is, buddies with, I don't know, lovers. I don't really want to think about that too much. Oh, Jesus. And so they're a Christian cult, and it's something along the lines of like, Papa North said there's going to be like a apocalypse, end of days scenario, but obviously tinged in religiousness. It's like a biblical apocalypse, kind of like Joseph Seed from Far Cry 5. No, nowhere that way, so we're fucked, right? Yeah, just here we go. Oh, we got a different one that time. Ooh, straight to the noggin. Oh no, oh. Why is she making this so painful? So that's... It's something like Papa Nothing says going to be like an antichrist born, and to prevent the apocalypse, Papa Noth needs to sleep with every single woman forever and then kill all the babies. So I guess to make sure the Antichrist isn't born, make sure nobody else is born ever again. So I guess that would be the end of humanity, which some people would say is an apocalypse. Maybe not making too much sense there, Papa Noff. But there's also a faction of I'm not going to call them Satanists because that's not what actual Satanists are. But then, like, if Papa Noff is like a Christian cult, then the other lot are like a satanic cult. And I guess they are trying to make sure the apocalypse does happen. So they're trying to stop Papa Noff, I guess. Yeah, honestly, I'm sort of past caring now. I just want to figure out where we're going. I don't know too much about them, except they're just opposing Papa Noff, but they also still want to kill us. So they're not allies in any sense of the word. There's also another group called the Schooled, and I don't think I met any of them. I don't think I know anything about them other than the fact they're called the Schooled. And all the townspeople, other than the chap Ethan that was helping us before he got his balls crushed by Madame Ball Crusher. Nice. Everyone's trying to kill us, and I don't really know why. Because, like, Papa Noff hasn't come up to us and said, like, hey, buddy boy, we got a really neat, I don't know what accent Papa Noff has. Hey, buddy boy, we got a nice setup over here. You want to join us? Like, we've had no sales pitch from the guy, but all the townspeople are on his side, so he's clearly open to, like, recruiting from the local populace. Is it because we're not from here? Because I kind of feel like what he's doing, like forcing himself on every woman in the world for all eternity and killing all the babies, that's maybe a bit worse than not being from this tiny little village, I think. What are we looking for? I don't know if I'm supposed to be, like, picking up something. I know I got that bloody hook for some reason. I don't know what that's for yet. And I don't want to look it up. I have a brain. I should be able to, like... We haven't been here, have we? Can we... No. Can we, like, kick that down? No, of course not. No, I was maybe expecting too much there. Oh shit, here we go. Oh, Christ. Where's she coming from? Oh shit, that's her. Oh god, where the flipping heck do we go? Where do we go? I finally found where we were supposed to go. That's like flashing. Oh shit, here we go. Yeah, pull. Pull and run. Fucking crouch. Go in. Gee. I told you to go in, you stupid man. Oh. Honestly, men.
Fuck.
I mean, we did get away, which is... Maybe I should take that back. I didn't know that was a programmed mini cutscene thing. I thought that was us genuinely being caught.
That is the mine. Where the heretics are. That's where they've got Lynn.
The heretics are, I think they're the devil folk. Who honestly sound way cooler. Oh, achievement, Babylon. Saw the distant mines where Lynn was taken. Oh, is our wife called Lynn? I thought it was Linda. Lynn with a Y. I don't know any Lynns. I don't know any Lindas, actually, either. Oh, what the hell was... Oh, shit, we're running into a cactus. Oops. Yeah, okay, I feel like that would definitely hurt, so I'm not complaining about that. This is... what have we got here? Oh, I should probably read this, right? Can we zoom in, maybe? Oh, hang on, it's from... Papa Noth. I'm not going to do an accent because I don't know what the guy sounds like. Dearest Martyr, my best beloved, most trusted, my intimate companion since your childhood. I know your faith is imperfect. I know that old worm doubt gnaws at your heart and tears wash your cheeks. You think you sin in murder, but hear me as I have told you every way I know how. You would only sin if you stayed your hand. If you do not chain a rabid dog, are you not responsible for the children the bitch attacks? Very swiftly turning here. I mean, I guess from the start he's saying, yeah, murder and I've loved you since you were a kid. We've been like that. Yeah. Where were we? If you do no crush the spider in your infant's crib, are you not responsible for its venomous... There's supposed to be an apostrophe there, Papa Noth. You fucking idiot. I'm pretty sure there's supposed to be an apostrophe there. If you leave a fire unchecked, are you not responsible for every innocent burnt? Jesus, he needs better handwriting. In every case, sloth would make you a murderer. You would not need lift a finger and still be a terrible killer in the mind of God. Just as every life you do not take that could even maybe defeat the enemy So I guess that's the Antichrist, maybe. Who would murder and force themselves on that the whole wide world is killing by sloth? For the enemy is surely rabid and venomous, and a hungry inferno. Hold fast, push the knife. You need no forgiveness because you do not sin. Know that Temple Gate needs you. Know that I love you, that God loves you. Noth. So that is well spooky and super creepy, and it's fitting that I'm not taking it with me. I thought when you took a document, you took it with you. And especially considering I'm not a journalist, I'm the cameraman. But come on, my wife's a journalist. I should know, you gotta take the evidence, right? If it's right there. Fuck, what? If old Madame Bullcrusher gets me, I'm fucked either way, right? So the slim chance I get away, I might as well be stuffing shit like that in my pockets and bringing it with me. I'm probably being way too optimistic.
Wait.
Ooh, shit.
This is before I found her hanging.
Jessica? Is this...
Wake up.
I think this is the weird... There's going to be something when I turn around, isn't there? Fuck. Oh, it's just a door. This is the weird... Oh, Jesus. This is the weird stuff about... There's this... I think it's happened twice. And I think maybe it's related to the big blinding light. But we're sort of being, as well as the cults and us being stuck in this mountain area in the middle of fucking nowhere, and our wife's being taken by the Papanoth chap. We're also kind of being haunted by this. I don't know if it's a paranormal element or if it's a mental illness, trauma element. Maybe a bit of both. But there's this girl that we keep appearing in this, I guess it's a school. I know there was maybe it was the first time, it was all corridors with lockers, and it's all brightly lit here. Oh god, it's on the ceiling as well. And we haven't been attacked. Oh, we gotta go down the dark bloody hallway, right? Fuck. There's a ghost girl that's been following us in these kind of dream sequences. If my I don't remember either, really. Oh, Jesus fucking God bloody hell. Oh, I don't like this. This shit is scary. Oh. Oh. This is why I'm playing Outlast. These super scary bloody... Oh. I hate those bits and I do not enjoy them, but it feels so good afterwards. Going fuck yeah, we just did a... It was mainly in the first one, right? This big super scary chase with Chris or something. And then it would maybe take me a couple of tries, and after I'd be well, that was really scary and I hated it, but we did hit. So, what... Hang on. Super quick recap. Here's what I remember. We are a guy called Blake. Our wife is called... I thought it was Linda. It's actually Lynn. She's a journalist. I'm a cameraman. We were on a helicopter because a mysterious lady with amnesia or something was wandering the street, and trails led back into this area of the mountains in the middle of nowhere. Husband and wife journalist team decided, shit, yeah, let's go there all by ourselves. Big bright white light, and the helicopter crashed. People turned up. They took our wife, who I think we've only seen once since, and that was right at the start. So we're trying to track her down. Now, the sort of town that we're in, or the village or whatever, all the townsfolk are working with or for this Papa Noth, who's the big dude. He is a Christian cult leader. He thinks that the Antichrist is coming and it's going to be an apocalypse. So to prevent that, he is having his way with every single woman and then killing the babies. Because surely that's a good thing, right? How did he come up with that? And all the townsfolk are like convinced he's right. Apart from this one chap called Ethan, who turns out he was the dad of the mysterious woman that got found wandering the street. He started to help us. We were with him maybe 2 minutes. He's the only friendly person we found. And then that lady, I don't know if you saw the bit with the big lady with the pickaxe and the crushing of the ball sacks. She killed Ethan, so we are back to being completely by ourselves. But after that happened, we got quote unquote rescued by don't know what their name was. I think it was like an androgynous person. I don't know if it's a man or a lady. So someone cool. Someone I'd probably be friends with. Who I think is the leader of... so if Papa Noth is saying he wants to stop the apocalypse, granted by doing super fucked up stuff, Val and her lot are opposing. They want the Antichrist to be born, so they want the apocalypse to happen. So they're not allied with us at all, but they are opposing Papa Noth. For some reason, both of them are trying to kill us. We still don't know why. Or at least I don't really understand why. And Papa Noth has our wife, I think, in the mines, which is why it said about, oh, you've seen the mine. There's also this other group called the Schooled, who we know nothing about. We haven't seen them yet. And then there's this weird stuff with the I don't know if it's flashbacks or dreams or a ghost or I still think maybe it.
The Hangman game.
Oh, shitting hell.
Land that Jess used to play. The other half of this must
The
be somewhere.
Hangman.
Jessica would have left a hangman somewhere for Lynn to find.
So this is, I guess, is this when we were at school? So was Lynn, were we like boyfriend and girlfriend at school? What do you call it? Like high school sweethearts. Now we're going on a cute little what are we doing? Like a word search. And the screen keeps going like boo. I don't know why. All this sequence is it's like a dream sequence. I don't know. Not that way. So I guess maybe if me, Blake, the cameraman, and Lynn, the journalist, were at school together, maybe we were like friends with this whoever this person is or was, or sounds like modern day America. It sounds more and more like every time I hear America in the news, it is never good. It's like oh shit, what the hell has happened now? Like what insane dystopian thing has happened now? I am so grateful that I live in this country. I love America. If I had more money, I'd be going to America all the time, and I'd probably live there. But I am also very grateful that I don't. Because as much as we are also slipping into dystopia here, and we don't have shootings, because, hello, we have common sense, like the rest of the world, except America. We got our fair share of... I mean, we had Brexit, which was a fucking nightmare. That's when everything started, I think. That's when the fascists started to realise that they can be popular again. You have your president. We have it was Boris Johnson. Boris Johnson, though, he at least was somewhat... He'd gone to, like, university, right? He was a Tory posh boy that had, like, 12 brain cells. A complete prick. And a bumbling fool. But he at least had some semblance of, like, clinging on to normality. Farage, who I think does a lot of stuff over there on your, like, news channels and stuff, because we literally hate him, and he can't get a job on TV here. He's our version, and unfortunately that is getting more and more of a problem, and it's not good. But it's not as extreme as it is over there. You have legalised some things that I think we should. But on the whole, way more dystopian over there. It's not good. I was there. I don't know if I've spoken about it. I was there when he got elected the first time, and it felt like it felt similar to the moment that the Queen died here. Not kinda. Like the whole country just kind of going, oh fuck. But you guys literally have like, oh my god. I don't want to start America bashing. He says after America bashing. I honestly, it's bad here and it's getting worse. But it's already worse over there. I don't know. I mean, I guess the good thing, right, is he can't run again, right? Because you only can do it twice. I don't know. I'm sure he's doing something that people like him for, clearly. But everything that we read, and I mean, it comes from the top, right? How you guys have a two-party system is just... That's another thing. Like, I'm very grateful that we have more diversity in our politics. It's not just two. It's not just Pepsi and Coke. I don't know where we're going here. He's trying to run illegally. Is that... How is that possible? Is there not... I don't know what's in the Constitution. But would it not be something in there, like a person can only run twice or whatever it is? Because if you're then saying, okay, well, no, actually, we're going to change the Constitution... Well, okay then, change the Constitution so people can't be blasting each other all the friggin' time. It's madness. God, that is so creepy. It's going to be this way, isn't it? Another dark, spooky hallway. Don't go south. I mean... Again, it's like privilege, right? I'd be okay, right? I think, because I'm... Well, I guess if maybe they wouldn't like the English too much, because if they're gonna like go back to fucking colonial times. But I'm white, right? I'm completely white. So, as long as I had like a tourist visa, I'd be good. I mean, you have the mentally ill aspect and you have the bisexual aspect, and that would maybe be a factor. But on the whole, I think I'd be fine. But Jesus Christ, like... anyone that's remotely like, I think even my sister, who is as white as me but is covered in like fake tan, she'd probably have to watch out. It's I don't know if my perspective is maybe skewed, because most of the people that I know in America are kind of like me. Oh, swear that was something there. I mean, I know 90% of the people I know are not men, because men in general are kind of shitty. Oh, thank you. What? Very generous? Bitch, I haven't given you anything. What the fuck? Very generous? Oh. Well, yeah, we'll get up, I guess. Wish I had battery. Oh. Oh, it's just the bloody door. Whew. I am going to check for batteries, because I feel like that would make this a whole lot better. Yeah, most people I kind of have in my orbit are like me, right? So probably left-leaning, like pro-choice, right? Like not racist, all that sort of stuff. So I'm very conscious that the stuff I see on my algorithm is probably tailored towards that. So I see a lot of that stuff. I don't know if it's like that everywhere all the time, because it's kind of incomprehensible how big America is. Like, oh, perfect, we got a map here. So the UK would be, I don't know, like that much. That much, maybe. So all of this is like, that's also America. I still find it insane. America has like deserts, mountains, rivers, forests, ice, snow, rain, islands, fucking tropical islands in the middle of the ocean, like everything. Ugh. So it's, I guess it's if you only see the highlights on the news here, on the news in America, things must be even more like condensed. So there's like events. I don't know if it's as bad as it as it's coming across, because it's coming across incredibly bad. Like, what's really frustrating, right? I had, I wouldn't say a friend, but someone I'd spoken to a few times. We'd supported each other's stuff. I won't say her name, obviously, or her account name, but she went through like the social care system, the foster care system, works for, or at least did a couple of years ago, was working for like social services, underprivileged kids, foster kids, like giving back to that whole system that she'd gone through and had such a horrible experience with. Hooked up with a Latino looking fella who had like a dispensary or something, and she was always, I would have said, politically same kind of as me. Obviously I'm focused on like mental health, she was more focused on foster care stuff. But ideologically it was like, yeah, tax the rich people more and give it to the people. Like limit privatization and support public ownership and reduce housing cost and all the typical left stuff, like pro-choice, pro-LGBTQ, etc. And for the first term, she was completely fine. But then this second term, she's got completely sucked into the whole, what do you call it? The Trump cult. Not just a supporter, which I disagree with, but everyone has the right to vote for whoever they want to. But like a die-hard, I'm not going to listen to any criticism, I'm going to support these crazy conspiracies. Just sunk cost fallacy, right? Because if she admitted that she was wrong, then she would have been wrong for a while about a lot of stuff. So it's easier to just keep on following the track down the rabbit hole, whatever. She then blocked me, because I guess when you're sucked into it like that, any criticism, any critical thinking you have to do, any content you call woke, you don't engage with it, right? You just la 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 keep on going. And I think that's a really sad example. That's the example for me of like, it's not just something that I hear, like it's something that's literally happening to people I know, people that I thought were socially conscious in the same way that I am, empathetic and like however you describe it, woke. And she, after everything she went through, and she's been sucked into a bunch of people that hate her. They want to limit what she can do. They want to tell her what to do with her body. They want to deport her fiancé. How does that make sense? Because it's not even like, oh, in theory, I agree with what they would do to people, but I'm white and everyone I know is white, so it does, like, she, I don't know. But that to me was, that was what, maybe a year ago now, and that's when I was like, oh shit, this is, if this is happening to people that aren't just like the typical person you'd imagine, in, like you said, and probably in the South, probably white, probably not the most probably don't have the most common sense. Put it that way. It's literally happening to everyone of any background, any situation, even people you never thought it would happen to. So since then, I've been kind of a bit scared. Until then, it was like, oh, it's just something that I might have to... It was something that you'd hear on the news and you'd go like, oh shit, that's not good. But it's probably inevitable for some people to do that. But it's not. Then that happened and it's like, oh shit, it can literally happen to anyone. So... I don't know. I go to some protests and stuff, like stand up to racism and stuff like that. But it's not really that much a random British person can do. I think I might have to do the old... Because I think this... it doesn't give you a battery, but it refills the empty one, I think. What's there to see in the south? So much. I mean, oh my god, first of all, the accents. Second of all, that's like where Red Dead is, right? That's all... I don't know if it's Texas or like Arizona or wherever, but that's all the south. That's insanely beautiful. I guess it's hotter, which I would not be a fan of. But like the cowboy stuff, it would be so fucking cool to see. Like I'm sure they have like those bullshit tourist cowboy things. Oh my god, I would eat that up. Go to a saloon. I mean, it sucks that I wouldn't be drinking, but stuff like that would be so cool.
Wait.
I have to say though, I don't know specifically like.
Wake up.
I mean,
Wake up.
I'd like to go to Nashville.
I'm still here.
Because Nashville's kind of like a sacred, holy site for a lot of guitar people. And personally, I'm not a big like country guy. It's not that much of a thing here. But that style of guitar playing, because I'm not super into it, I don't practice a lot of finger picking or... Yeah, see, I knew that was coming. I don't do much finger picking and like chicken picking or anything like that. But it would still be super cool to go to, like... Would it be probably the city that's most associated with guitar that I can think of. I don't know. I mean, is Vegas classed as the South?
The Hangman game.
That's...
The land that Jess used
I
to...
don't know.
The other half of this must be somewhere. Jessica would have left a Hangman somewhere. For Lynn to find.
So I like the idea of, like, California, but I don't do well in heat. And I think a lot of it's like the beaches and shit, right? And I like to walk by a beach and put my toesies in the water, but I don't like surf or anything like that. I don't like the sun. But It's like I'd like to see the Grand Canyon. That's one of those like bucket list things. Is that Arizona? Maybe go to like Texas, do some cowboy. I don't know if cowboy stuff is Texas. Maybe Kentucky. Get some chicken in Kentucky. Actually, if I'm going to Kentucky, I'll go to Heartland, because the show Justified is set in Harlan County, Kentucky. I'm pretty sure there's nothing there, but it would be cool to go. Oh my god, what's there to go to in the South? How could I forget? If we're including Nevada, then I'm 100% going to Good Springs. Oh my god. I came across this a couple of weeks ago. Good Springs, for anyone that doesn't know what it... Hang on. Creepy. Let me check you can hear me. Yeah, I think you can hear me. Fallout New Vegas. The Fallout game I've played the most is Fallout 4. I've played Fallout 76. I've played Fallout 3. But I've played New Vegas all the way from start to end, which I haven't done, regrettably, for any other Fallouts yet. I've spoken on here before about when I tried to play Fallout 4 about 6 months ago. I might end up doing that on stream or something. I don't know. But Fallout New Vegas is set, funnily enough, in New Vegas, in the ruins of Las Vegas. And it's where season 2 of the show is going to take place, which is, oh my god, I am so pumped for that. And you don't start like in the middle of Vegas. That's like where you kind of end up. It's the most built up settlement in the wasteland. The Mojave Wasteland, I think it was called. But you start in this tiny little like village called Good Springs. And there's maybe like 7 buildings. Like, it's small. So you start there, and that's where you meet. There's one lady that teaches you how to use the weapons. Someone that teaches you about the crafting system. Some dude that really loves dynamite. And you do maybe like 2 or 3 quests, and then you move to the next more built up area. But Good Springs, because it's where you start, I've only played it from beginning to end once, but I've played a good like couple 100 hours on it, maybe 3 times. So every time you start, you're back in Good Springs, and it's so small that it's like Riverwood in Skyrim. It's the first place you get to, so it sort of always feels like home in a way, even when you've got like a shack or a castle or a bloody apartment in New Vegas. Those first places always feel super like cozy. And Good Springs, they never used to do anything. And then I remember watching a video about it. They never used to do anything or like celebrate Fallout in any way, because obviously it's a town now in real life, with more than 7 buildings, barely, and they never did anything. And then the guy that ran one of the shops there, I can't remember which one, put a thing out on Facebook or whatever and said like, oh yeah, we're gonna do a Fallout costume competition, expecting like 20 people for like the town fair or something, and like thousands of people turned up. So the town was like, oh shit, people actually played that Fallout game. People really like they want to come here and see stuff. So they now have loads and loads and loads of Fallout stuff there. And they do Fallout events there all year long. It's super, 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 super cool. So if I'm in the South, and if Nevada counts as the South, then I'm defo going to Real Good Springs. That'd be so cool. It's like people, which I also want to do, people that go to New Zealand to see the Lord of the Rings sets and like the real Hobbit holes, and it's the same as that, I guess. I don't know any specific like landmarks, or I don't think there's any cities really that I oh, there's bloody Mr. Generous. Yeah, you can fuck right off, you creepy bastard. Oh, hang on, timer's going off again. What time is it? Oh shit. Okay. I'm gonna be right back. Give me. Hang on. Oh, hang on. I've seen your chat as well. I'll reply when I get back. Give me a soft 5. No, it would be a hard 5, wouldn't it? Give me a hard. Give me a hard 3, and I'll be back. Are we back? Okay, let me check you can hear me. Hello, future Joshua. Okay. So, was my Ghostface AI pic a prompt on TikTok or type into Gemini? So I saw someone I know post it on Instagram, and I was like, oh shit, that's cool. I don't usually do like trends and shit like that. Then I saw someone else's, and I was like, oh my god, this is really cool. But everyone's kind of clickbaity about that stuff, right? Because they want you to like engage, so they want you to comment and say, how do I do this? Or something. Or like I said, if you saw the TikTok, then you saw I kind of ranted a bit because I Googled it, and the first maybe 3 results were all like secondary services that want you to pay them to create that stuff using the same AI. It's not like they're artists saying, give me $5 and I'll whip it up for you, and you will have paid a human and not a robot, because obviously then I probably would have done that. But it's the same AI, and they want you to buy a subscription. So I was rambling about, please don't fall for that. I very, very nearly fell for that. So please don't. Please just go to Google Gemini, which I've never used that before. I don't use AI with any regularity. But I found a prompt that someone had commented, I think it was on TikTok, someone had commented and done that, oh, how do you do this? And the person shared the prompt. But unfortunately, all the people that were posting them were like hot goths, right? Hot goth ladies. I didn't see a single man that had done it. Because again, 90% of the people I know are women or non-binary people. I don't know that many men these days. So all the prompts were like, they're super long. It's a long ass paragraph, but it's like saying stuff like, have this type of makeup, have this type of hair accessory, have this type of boots on, have like makeup stuff in the background, give me like rings and jewelry and earrings, and not that any of that is specifically feminine, but I'm making the picture, right? So I don't want it to. I already have long hair, which is probably going to confuse the AI. But then I'm like, shit, well, if I'm that's probably half of the prompt I've just deleted. So there was one, I can't remember what it was. But I can find it on, I'm assuming Google Gemini has a history function. But I had to tweet. The most annoying thing was having to change she to he, because the whole way through it's she is wearing, she is looking, she like. So that took a bloody age. Most annoying was her to his, because she to he, you're just taking away a letter. Her to his, you're taking away and changing. So that, but I did it, and there was one sentence that was something important, and then something about wearing rings. So the picture, I'm wearing like a couple of black rings. I don't wear rings. I can't pull that off. And I think my guy's also wearing some necklaces, and I don't wear necklaces. I went through a necklace phase and like a pendant phase. I'm not doing that right now. But all of that stuff stayed in because it was tied to something that I thought was kind of... I don't know how much you can tweak with prompts before it starts not generating what you're aiming for. And obviously, like, if that's the prompt for the thing and I'm going, oh yeah, that's the ghost face trend, right? I don't know how much of that you can fuck around with before it's like starts being a bit iffy. So I wanted to put like, oh yeah, put guitars in the background, like make me look towards a book about, fuck knows, I don't know, space or something. I didn't tweak with any of that. All I really did was change she to he, her to his, and take out stuff about makeup. I was extremely surprised. I'm wearing the shirt that it used. The person whose prompt I used said, you got to put a picture in, right? So it knows what you look like. So I did that, and it used this shirt, and it literally, I don't know how it did it. I didn't know AI could do that shit yet. It like, because it was the shirt, the exact pattern, colour, shading, etc. But it wasn't like, because the picture was like this, right? So, I don't know, my back is straight. But in the AI picture, I'm like laid down on one side, and it did that. That part I thought looked really, really good. The general vibe was pretty good with it. Some of the details, because that's where AI sucks. But in general, I thought it turned out pretty good, and that was the first attempt. I didn't fuck around with it and retry it. I thought it was pretty cool. And I'm a horror film nerd, right? So holy shit, that was cool. So also, I don't know. It was slightly sexual, I thought. I mean, I was like, it made me like lay down on my side, like in Titanic, where she's getting painted. And then I was like looking behind me, where Ghostface was. I always feel like it wanted to like put my mouth, like put a couple of fingers around my mouth and be like, like, hello, Mr. Ghostface. I got a slightly kind of flirty vibe. Which I think that might be the trend, right? Because it's all like hot goth people doing it. And hot goth people that post themselves being hot goths, they tend to lean into the goth fandom stuff, right? Lots of cosplay and stuff like that. So I feel like maybe the AI knows, like, yeah, we gotta make this sexy in some way. Because the picture that I sent it was absolutely not. It was me standing in front of the mirror. I think it was when I last cut my hair. I can't remember. I don't take many pictures of myself anymore. I did when I was like underweight. When you got that anorexic confidence. Where are we going with this thing? Or was that just to get the battery? I see. I thought that was we had to use that for something. Why has he got a safe down? Is that a safe? Or is that like a electric box or something? If that's a safe, that's a bit weird. I mean, why does the dude need a safe in the classroom? There's another one there, so maybe it's not a safe. Maybe it's just like a electric socket box, or I don't know. A breaker box, is that a thing? Oh shit, here we go. Okay, hang on. I feel like something's gonna happen when we do this, so... The camera's quite close tonight. I don't know. I might look at this tomorrow and think, yeah, you need to move it out a bit. So I straightened out the curviness, and then did some of the curve with the hinge. None of that made any sense to anyone watching this. But I feel like it's a bit closer than it usually is. Which is probably a good thing. It always ends up super pixelated when I make clips from my streams, because I'm doing this on Xbox. What I get is the landscape, like with my camera in the corner. I don't have a separate camera feed that then I'm editing, and I can use a full HD of the camera. What I'm doing is I'm clipping once for full screen of, like, if it's Red Dead, like the dude we're talking to or something, and then I have to blow up the tiny section of the screen that's the camera, blow that up, and put it wherever. So it always ends up, the webcam is HD, and it's HD for us right now, but when I blow it up for a clip, it's always super pixelated, and I don't know how I can get around that. At least we got a spare battery. That's nice. So we gotta do this shit, right? We gotta put... Here we go. Unforgivable. Ooh. What happened then between us, Lynn, and I can't remember the name of this ghost girl that's kind of haunting us. also don't know what relevance any of this stuff has to the cult stuff and Papa Noth and all those folk. I'm guessing at some point they're gonna maybe intersect the two plot lines. And it was the same in Outlast 1. They had like the crazy asylum stuff, right, with the insane people, and then they had the weird wall rider shit. They've got the weird cult stuff that feels like it's real life, in the village with the cults and Lynn, and then this feels like it's like a dream segments. This way? Oh, shitting hell. The fuck is that over there? Exit. Ooh, yes please. I feel like that's where we're headed, right? We're being funneled in this direction. And we can't... We're gonna turn around. Creepy laughing. Oh dear. Oh dear. The Joker's here. That's locked. Shit. Oh Jesus. This is not gonna be good, is it? This is never a good sign. Oh fucking hell. Ooh. Is it a ghost? It feels like it's a ghost. And it feels like maybe something happened to this person. Oh, fuck. Oh, no. Oh, I did not like that. Oh, I did not like that. Oh. You guys saw a fucking face there too, right? Fuck me. Oh, Nashville sounds so fun. Nashville sounds fun right now. Jesus Christ, what the fuck was that? What the fuck was that? Oh. Fucking Outlast. Oh. What the bloody hell was that? Why am I doing this to myself? Why? Oh, well, that can be nothing good. That's not Santa coming down with his bloody prezzies, is it? Oh. Father Christmas, is that you? I don't think it is, but I'm taking your batteries. Oh my god, that scared the shit out of me. Fuck. I think that's been the most intense jump scare since the one at the start of Outlast 1. That was pretty insane. Like, there were other bigger jump scares or more intense chases, but the first jump scare in Outlast, in terms of, like, adrenaline, and that has been... Oh, I get it, we're supposed to climb up here, right? Maybe. That one that we just had was, I think, it was as bad as the first Outlast one. Smidge more over there. Oh. Up in the creepy vent. Nothing bad can happen here.
here?
We're just in a
What the fuck?
back here. When were we
I was
here?
just here.
Ooh. Oh, it's time for some licky lick from the tentacle monster, whatever the bloody Christ that was. The Kraken. I guess we're back in reality. There's the mine over that way. Why are we still crawling? I don't know. Oh, that was not fun. Why can't I get some of that in Alien Isolation? That's what I remembered from that game. Intense fear, which I do not enjoy. But afterwards, oh. It's like Dark Souls, where it's so frustrating and you get so pissed off with it and you stop enjoying it. Then when you do it, that sense of what it would be a dopamine hit.
Oh, Christ.
No, I guess it will be a serotonin
Resistance
hit,
over.
right? When you finally do it and you get that sense of achievement. Yeah. Oh my god, this would... Oh, ho, ho, ho. No, thank you. I don't want to be doing this. What's this bloody dragonflies? Oh, we're making some dragonfly friends. That's not too bad, I guess. I mean, maybe slightly distracting while we're trying to cross a riptio. Shit, 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 shit. Well. And that's the end of Outlast 2, I guess. I mean, I guess not. Who are these folk? Yeah, those children. Oh, we're upside down. For a second, I was like, ooh. Oh, God, I tap my fan off.
Its suffering is done. Not words true. Momentous times are upon us.
What's going on? Is that our camera up the top there? I don't know what the food's like in Nashville. Nashville, is there like Texas? Well, it's Texas, right? So it's gonna be like is Nashville Texas or is Nashville Tennessee? Don't know.
Guess I'm taking the long way.
But it's gonna be like steaks, manly steaks. That's what I imagine. Where are we going now then? We've actually made some progress in this. I'm surprised. Oh, is that someone having a good time or someone having a bad time? Sounds like someone's having a good time. What does it say? The fuckworm mistook his blessings for sickness and tried to leave, and I broke him. Do not make his mistakes. or commit his sins, God and his prophet love you. Okay. Up here, we're going to parkour it. I'm always... Because I'd rather bake than cook, right? I'd rather eat dessert than a main. So I'm interested in what like food they'd have in Nashville. But I'm more interested in what they'd have if you went to a bakery. Like, what sort of cakes and biscuits and that's kind of what that's what, if I was that, I'd be spending a lot more money doing that than like, oh, let's go to a fucking, I don't know, a steakhouse or a hamburger store. Oh, not a hamburger store. What am I thinking of? A burger restaurant. A burger joint. Oh, we're gonna climb through the log. Ooh. I don't know how much longer I'm gonna be going tonight, folks. I'm getting a tad sleepy. Even with the adrenaline from that last encounter. Ooh, can't carry more bandages. Fuck me then, I guess. Random... We'll say he's sleeping. He's just having a nap. Ooh, what's this? Sickness here, God bless. Ominous. So is that keeping people out or keeping people in? I'm assuming we can't, like, punch through it or something.
Some other way around.
Yeah. God, yeah, it's 5:15. I definitely need to be sleeping. I don't know, it'll be Friday. What? Did I mention that I set up a provisional schedule? I think I might have spoken about that for a bit yesterday. Oh yeah, see, I've got down for tomorrow the late show, 2 to 5. So I didn't put on when I'm going to be doing long ones because I don't know when I'm going to be doing long ones. But those late ones are pretty much given every day. I don't know. I've enjoyed this because it's been something spooky and there's actually been spooky moments, which hasn't been the case since we've been playing Alien Isolation. Which is kind of embarrassing because I said it was super, super scary. Gave me panic attacks and I have not had panic attacks. So I might do some more of this. Or we might be back in Cowboy Land. Because I'm pretty sure I've now done everything I can do before we do the next main mission, right? Which kind of kicks shit off in Valentine. I feel like I've done, like, other than fully exploring the map and like hunting every single legendary and doing all the bloody fishing, because I don't enjoy the fishing so far anyway. Feel like we're kind of bottlenecked until we do that main mission, which I guess is maybe going to start chapter 3. I don't know. As always, I'm unsure about everything. And I don't want to... It wasn't... I mean, it was late tonight. It was, what, like 2:30 in the morning? That's insane. That's when I started. But I want to maybe do an earlier one, so I can be doing this for longer. Friday night. Friday night's party night, right? That's what society said. Friday night is party night. I don't know what games I have that are a party vibe necessarily. Welcome to this place. Again, is that the sound of something having a good time or a bad time? Either way, it's quite intense. Welcome to this place of spiritual healing. You are scared and you are sick, as you should be. And you are filled with shame, as you should be. You know that you would not be here if not for your own sins, but I can make you wonderful and pure again. And all this sickness first erupted and crusted in Temple Gate. Papa Noth in his wisdom and kindness recognised it for the spiritual affliction it was. Don't believe those crooked and frightened others if they tell you you're sick with the syphilis or the gonorrhea or any other outer world lie. This is a sickness of... So, hang on. Hang on. So, has Papa Noth been... He's been... having evening time with every single lady. Is he giving them all gonorrhea and syphilis to the point that there's now a whole community of people that all have gonorrhea and or syphilis because of Papa Noth? Because that's fucked up. Like, my guy, just invest in some condoms. They are really not that expensive. And I feel like these people would maybe have thanked you for a little bit of protection. If it would avoid this. I'm getting the feeling that guy is maybe not moaning in ecstasy, as I was thinking. I don't know why he is moaning, but I don't think it's good. Is that... Ooh. I think that might be a lady. There's definitely a man that I was hearing groaning away. Oh, hello there. Is she shivering because she's cold? Because, I mean, you are stood in the middle of a lake in the bloody night time, not like a river. It's probably not going to warm you up. Oh, Jesus, fuck.
God, fuck!
My reaction exactly. It is too bloody late for this. / too early. Oh, I'm not going to be sleeping, am I? That's fucking put me right off my bloody snoozing. Are we supposed to crawl under there? Oh yeah, that's just in there. Okay, we've been there. That was... Oh yeah, the camera's a bit too close, I think. It's either too close or I'm slouching too much. Yeah, I should probably go to bed. Otherwise, I won't sleep at all. And then I won't be able to stream tomorrow. So, gotta use my brain. Be slightly sensible, Joshua. Well, thank you, everyone that has watched. Thank you to everyone that watches this tomorrow or whenever you watch it. I'd be super interested to know if you're one of the people that watches it after. I don't know how long after. But thank you, anyone that watches. Thank you, Huge, again, for hanging out and keeping me company. It's been great as always. Thank you to the 2 new YouTube people and the 1 new TikTok person, who I doubt is going to be watching this. But hello if you are. And hello to the new Twitch person, because there's the new Twitch person. Hello. It was really nice talking to you earlier, Twitch person. Yeah, this bitch needs a snooze. I will see everyone tomorrow. Sleep well. And I hope you have a good rest of the night. I mean, surely even in like America it's pretty late now.